This year, 2019, I am racing a variety of events around the world, from stage rallies in New Zealand to great events like Goodwood Festival of Speed in England. And I'm doing that in a very special older WRC car, a 90s Ford Escort RS Cosworth. While we modernized the race car, we want to keep the essence of how we run the program, how they did it back in the 90s, really the 80s and 90s, which really involves service vans.
The heritage of rallying, there's always been a requirement to employ a number of service vans in support of the cars. It's only been over recent years that you've had the central service where the cars come back to one location during the morning, the lunchtime, the evening. But before that, a team like Ford Motorsport would have 16 of these vans, they'd have 8 tyre trucks, numerous chase cars, just to follow them around the stages during the day.
So we're bringing that essence back to how we run the program this year. An older WRC car that's modernized for the way that we run nowadays, and bringing back these service vans that have the essence of the 90s, but done with these new modern Ford Transits.
The vans themselves were as important as the rally cars, because if a van didn't make the end of the stage or the start of a stage, then basically your rally car stopped there until someone turned up, and it could mean the end of a rally. So everybody wanted extra bits in the vans, but they carried everything. They could basically rebuild a car on the side of the road.
There's an entire industry based around upfitting this type of van for all sorts of industries, like a plumber or a construction need to a race team like ours. But there's, a range of things that can take it all the way to an adventure vehicle.
So we've been very lucky with the Cosworth World Tour to actually partner with Galpin, a great history of fabricating specialist vehicles, a long time supporter with Ford. The service vans, it's critical to try and utilise as much space as can within the actual truck. And we're carrying over some of the normal service equipment that you'll see, axle stands, jacks and boxes and toolboxes.
We also need a proper livery that harkens back to how the teams in the 70s and 80s and 90s took what was on the race car and applied the essence of it onto the van.
The Transit you see here behind us, or you'll see it liveried up and ready to go, it will follow that heritage of one of the service vans from the 90s when this car was actually built.
Unlike the old vans that they used to use in rally that handled like vans and were slow, these new Ford Transits, are quick. They have 310 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque. They're 4x4, and just like the Hoonicorn and my Hoona truck, it comes with 2 turbos.
When we go rallying, we go into forests for testing, we go off-road. So there is a necessity to make sure we don't get these vans stuck. So we never had this option in the 90s with a 4-wheel drive. It's been very popular with the Ford Transit van. It's going to make a big difference.